let's put the word Sharia away. Right now, as a human being, not even as a Muslim, you need to make a decision. How do you want to live life? Do you want to live life as so? Let's do one quick prerequisite. The human being is a social animal, right? A social animal. That means we need to live together. When we live together, we build relationships. It's natural. The togetherness creates relationships. When we create relationships, and every single human being is self-interested in themselves, everyone is biased to themselves. There's gonna be conflict of interest. Everybody's self-interested. So me and you basically are, we're both self-interested. We're doing a podcast right now. There's a conflict of interest right now. You want me to basically come at a specific time. I want to basically be at a specific time. There will be conflict of interest, right? Every relationship like that between the husband and the wife, between the employer and the employee, between the governed and the governing. So human relationships in general create conflict of interest at every level. Every level. Parents and children. The child wants to stay up at night. The parents want them to sleep at early. Conflict of interest all the time. The worker wants to do the least amount. The employer wants them to do more than what they're paying for. It's a conflict of interest all the time. You want to buy an iPhone or an Apple from the market. You want to pay as least as possible. The merchant wants to charge as much as possible. Conflict of interest. I hope basically people get this. Now, with conflict of interest, we need to resolve it. How do we resolve conflict of interest in the human? Since the beginning of time, how do we resolve conflict of interest in societies, in human societies? It doesn't matter how primitive they are or how large they are like today. Through rules, through the law, the rule of law. The law was made to basically resolve conflicts between human beings, right? طيب. Who's going to set the law? That becomes the biggest question of life. After recognizing there's a creator for the universe, and then some people might not be spiritual. Maybe that question does not pop in their heads. So really, the biggest question for every human being is one question: who will set the law? Because the law is going to impact you, right? If you are a merchant and you can't basically sell an apple for over $10, that impacts you. If the government wants to basically say, no, hold on, we want you guys, we want to have, let's just forget apples, let's say the price of rice in the subcontinent, because it's important, it's the basic food supply. So if the government wants to basically put an upper cap on the price of rice, that's going to be to the advantage of the consumer, not to the advantage of the merchant. If the government says, no, sell the rice as much as you want, and there's no, let's say there's no oversight over monopoly, the merchants will come collude together and raise the price so much that will crush the consumer, right?